3, 2, 1.
It's morphin' time!
Welcome to the Tokusatsu Corner with your hosts, NyankyouGrave 989, Nightshade 4, and Zero Master. It's space time, so let's morph in to the Tokusatsu Corner.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Tokusatsu Corner, your weekly dose of Tokusatsu. What's up? I am NyankyouGrave989, and with me as always are...
Nightshade, what's up everyone?
And Zero Master, what's going on?
And welcome to this week's episode of the Tokusatsu Corner. And how are you two doing?
I'm good. Been playing a ton of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd HD, because it's awesome.
I'm a little under the weather, but it all makes up because I got Batman the Animated Series and so forth. Working fine, by the way.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is it the entire season?
Only season 1.
Oh. Still, that's a badass run.
Yeah, still.
And I recently got my copy of Bulletstorm that I won, and it's pretty fun so far.
Awesome.
And let's go on with the show by announcing last week's trivia winners. And the question was, the actor who played Gavan, he was originally a suit actor. And what was the first Sentai series that he was a suit actor for? And what ranger was he? And the answer was he was the suit actor for Aka Ranger and Himitsu Sentai Go Rangers. And quite a few people actually got that right, surprisingly.
Yeah, I was surprised that you said so many people got it right.
Yeah. How many?
1, 2, 3, 6 actually.
Jesus.
Alright, well list them off.
And congratulations to Exodia the Forbidden One 25, Convoy 16, Question 801, Blitzkrieg Dragon 13, Decree, and W Riverside 2 for getting that question correct.
W Riverside new? I don't think I've heard that one before.
Oh, who?
W Riverside.
No, he's answered a couple questions in the past.
Oh, okay, cool.
And with the updated score, Blitzkrieg Dragon's still in the lead with 8 points, and Exodia the Forbidden One fought in second place with 7 points, and Decree in third place with 6. If he gets the Toku, if Blitzkrieg Dragon gets the Toku trivia question right 2 more weeks in a row, he'll be a guest in one of our shows.
Yeah. Also, you better have a damn mic.
Yeah.
We don't want to go through this finding out you don't have a mic.
We made this specific. If you can only be on the podcast if you have a decent mic and Skype. But we will still count your score even if you don't have a mic. But hey, this is all just for fun anyway. But but let's kick off the show with the Toku News Corner.
From YouTube's World Tokusatsu News headquarters, this is the Tokusatsu News Corner with NyankyouGrave989 and Nightshade 4.
Alright, starting off the Toku News Corner, I'm actually going to be doing it this week since Nightshade is a little sick. But he's going to be asking the questions in the question segment later. But anyway, on to the news. This happened a little over a week ago, but a man was sued over Power Ranger themed sweatshirts. A new lawsuit was filed against Michael Allen by Saban Capital Group's managing company for the Power Rangers franchise for marketing Power hoodies, which were the Power Ranger themed custom hooded sweatshirts. The defendant did not have permission to use Power Rangers intellectual property, and the creation and distribution of the sweatshirts are willful violations of copyright and trademark law, claimed SCG Power Rangers LLC. So, yeah, and pretty much what this comes to is a cease and desist from Saban. And
yeah. It's actually pretty surprising because I mean I know those hoodies existed and they were quite popular, but I didn't think that. I thought they were just enough under the radar that Saban wouldn't bother going after them, but apparently not.
Yeah,
Saban's a giant cockhole.
Well, technically this is their property, and
I know, I'm joking.
Yeah.
What they should have done is hired the guy to make them for them because they don't have hoodies.
yeah, they would sell really well.
And their shirts kind of suck. I'm sorry, Saban, your shirts suck.
He's not listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
Even if you are Saban, though, give us money, please. But moving on to our next story, bunch of figure art news. Let's start off with some Kamen Rider O's figure art news, because coming soon is the Eiji Greed and Kyoryu Greed SH figure arts. Kyoryu Greed being Dr. Maki, and he's going to be standing 15 centimeters tall, come with interchangeable hands. He's going to come with a purple Tamashi stage, and he's actually going to come with that creepy little doll that he had in the show.
That fucking doll.
Yeah. And
I swear to God, it stares into your soul every time I fucking see it.
so, and I wouldn't imagine why anybody would want it. But anyway,
Cosplaying, I guess. I'm a fucking thing.
the Eiji Greed is is standing 15 centimeters tall as well, standard size for figure arts, and it will come with its own Tamashi stage, and it's also going to come with a purple-eyed Tatoba figure, and these figures are going to sell at around 36.75 yen, or about $50, and they will be released in August of 2012.
Cool beans. I'm not a figure art collector, I'm a belt collector, but still, cool beans.
Yeah, same here. I mean, the only figures that I collected were the anniversary ones and the vinyl ones. I don't know, I just like the vinyl ones.
It's got vinyl!
And they're only like $10 each, so...
It must be shit.
No, they're real nice.
Okay.
And this next piece of figure art news, it was revealed that SH Figure Art Shocker Rider Showa version will be sold. The Shocker Riders made their first appearance in the 92nd episode of Kamen Rider, entitled Atrocity, Fake Kamen Riders, where the 6 Shocker Riders made their debut and fought against Kamen Rider Ichigo and Ego. These figures will be released in September for 33.60 yen. And for the final piece of figure art news, it's Akiba Ranger news.
Oh god.
Our newest heroes.
It's
our newest heroes from Hokunin Sentai Akiba Ranger will be released in SH figure art form, and Akiba Red, Blue and Yellow will be sold. They'll be soon to release. No date as of yet. And also, a small bit of news: SH Figure Arts DKRE has been revealed.
Oh boy.
The prototype was shown last year at the Tamashii Nations event 2011, and no further information has been revealed at this point. And for the final piece of news in the news corner, Yukio Yamagata, better known as the singer who sung the theme for Gao Ranger, and who is also going to be singing the theme for Akiba Ranger, released a message.
Let's hope this theme song is good.
I like the Gao Ranger theme, but anyway, he sent a message to US Super Sentai fans via the Otaku USA magazine, and he says, "Hello everyone, this is Yukio Yamagata. I am very glad to send you this message to Otaku USA readers. I heard many of you are Sentai fans. Akiba Ranger is different from the Super Sentai series. It is a comedy-styled Sentai produced mainly for young adults, so it is titled Unofficial Super Sentai Akiba Ranger. It is sure to be very funny, dynamic, and exciting. The series will start airing April 6th in Japan. I hope this series will come to the US one day. Thank you for your continued support of Japanese Sentai series."
Pretty cool.
Yeah, especially that he's acknowledging the US Sentai fans like us.
Well, I'm Canadian.
Well, like me and Nightshade.
Yeah, we matter. Apparently, we matter more than Canada. So.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And that's all the news for this week. These stories and more were brought to you by JE Fusion, the Japanese entertainment blog. So go to JE Fusion for tokusatsu, anime, movie, video game, music, and various Japanese entertainment news. Man, it's been a while since I've done news.
Yeah, I was actually looking through the old episodes, and I was like, wow, Nathan used to do the news.
Yeah.
And with that, it's time for the Toku music moment. And last week we announced that we're going to be talking about Kaizuka Sentai Gokai-ger vs. Space Sheriff Gavan, the movie, this week. So, in celebration of that, we are going to be playing the theme from Space Sheriff Gavan. And we will be right back with your trivia question, with your fan questions.
Enjoy.
どこなんだろうグズグズするなよ胸のエンジンに火をつけろ俺はここだぜ一足先光の速さで明日へダッシュさ若さ若さってなんだ振り向かないことさ愛ってなんだためらわないことさキャバンあばよ涙キャバンよろしく勇気宇宙刑事キャバン悪いやつらは天使の顔して心で爪を研いでるものさ俺もお前も名もない花を踏みつけられない男になるのさ若さ若さってなんだ諦めないことさ愛ってなんだ悔やまないことさキャバンあばよきのキャバンよろしく未来宇宙刑事キャバン若さ若さってなんだ振り向かないことさ愛ってなんだためらわないことさキャバンあばよ涙キャバンよろしく勇気宇宙刑事キャバン
And welcome back to the corner. And that was the opening to Space Sheriff Gavan.
God, I love that song.
Yeah, I really like the opening part of the song. It sounds like the 70s porn music.
It doesn't sound anything like that.
But anyway, it's that time of the show where we answer your viewer questions. Now we're changing it up a bit because not only is Nightshade going to be answering them, but due to time constraints, we're choosing one question one question from each person that asked questions, and if you had asked multiple questions, we chose the best one that I thought was the best question, and we won't be answering any repeat questions. I'm sorry to anybody who's sending questions and you don't get yours answered, but yeah. No repeats, and try to come up with the best questions that you possibly can so that they could be answered on the corner. But anyway, take it away, Nightshade.
Alright, first one comes from Hinlight Genning. He asks, which would win, Toku Spider-Man or US movie Spider-Man? Toku Spider-Man.
Toku Spider-Man.
Toku Spider-Man.
He has a giant robot.
It's a robot.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Plus, his costume looks more intimidating. The eyes. It looks more intimidating. No, it's not racist. It's just his eyes look more intimidating.
All right.
And
That's an easy question.
That was also Decad's fault.
Yeah.
Just making a stream of that.
Moving on. Next one comes from Convoy16. He asks, since Gokai-ger isn't being adapted into a Power Rangers series, how do you think Saban will redo the Gokai Silver, Gokai Cellular, and Gold Mode Shield since they show Gosei Knight? And do you think Gold Mode will be used at all?
I think they'll use Gold Mode, but my theory is they're probably just going to take the faces off of the shield. That's what I see them doing. It'll make it harder to use Sentai footage, but I mean, whatever. Or they just might leave it on. They just may be like, fuck it, nobody will notice.
Or maybe they'll just like censor it out. Like it was just a mysterious black space right there where Gosei Knight's face is supposed to be.
Well, the other thing is they use Gosei Knight, or Guy uses Gosei Knight quite a bit, so they might just keep him in and then just not explain it. They could do that too.
They might. Yeah, it might be a cop out, or they might like do something with the Gokai-gers in the Gokai-ger Power Rangers. Maybe, I don't know.
We'll see. Next
one comes from Ninja Shadow Tales.
Hey,
he asks,
we haven't heard from Ninja Shadow Tales in a long time.
Oh yeah, we haven't. A while back, I asked you, who do you think is the worst mentor in Power Rangers? Well, now I want to ask you, who is the worst assistant in Power Rangers? Can I answer this one first?
Go ahead.
Alpha 6. Speaking jive all day and night.
Worst assistant?
Ugh.
I need to think about it. Nathan, you go ahead.
Ugh.
Not a lot come to mind. I can't think of a lot of, because Alpha sticks out in my mind since he was the first and really the most important. But I might have to agree with Alpha 6 being the worst, because first off, it was Zordon and the original Alpha left, and that sucked. And they brought in Alpha 6 and that fucking bitch. What was her name?
Does it matter? If she's that forgettable, does it really matter?
I guess, but yeah, Alpha 6 was just annoying. He got better in space, but the damage had been done already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Alpha 6 from Turbo.
Yeah.
Just the Turbo version.
Yeah, Alpha 6 from Turbo was...
It's unanimous! Alpha 6! Forever! Anyway. Moving on to the next question. This one comes from Decree. He asks, how do you think they're going to bring back Ankh for the Foes O's movie? Or is it going to be a time travel cop-out?
My theory is that in AG's travels he finds somebody who knows alchemy and he fixes his metal. He finds Edward Elric to repair Ankh's metal, but he's still a hand, so he has to possess Shingo again, so he can hand AG medals during fights.
You guys can't see this right now, but I'm flipping you all off.
Hey, Nightshade.
What?
I just fixed the medals.
Cockhole.
I think it will have to do with some. I think it will have something to do with
Nathan,
Let him talk!
I think it will have something to do with the broken metal that Eiji has. But maybe it'll maybe he'll find the other half, or something will activate. I don't know.
He has the other half with him.
Ina.
AG has both pieces of the metal. It just is broken.
I thought he only had one piece.
No, he has both.
Yeah, no, I thought Hina had the other piece.
No, at the end of O's, he has both of them.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, super glue.
Duct tape.
Duct tape, yeah.
I can see AG trying stuff like that.
When in doubt, duck it.
I hope they don't.
I want to see that Kamen Rider duct.
I hope they don't pull it's in them like it takes place during the series, because that'd be stupid.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. But then again, like how do you think they will get the core metal, since basically all the metals have been sucked into the black hole that Eiji made to defeat Dr. Maki?
Yeah, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner with that one.
A Tokusatsu Corner?
No.
Not that abysmal.
Anyway, I don't know. They'll make something up. Like Mr. Kogami had metal, like 10th metals from all the Greeks or something, and he found more or something. I don't know. He's Cake Boss, okay? He'll think of a way.
He'll make metals with cake.
He is
Happy birthday!
He is God. I'm guessing that he is God, but he's too crazy to remember he's God, so he makes cake instead.
Oh, look at the time. I'm a fucking bird.
I got to put that picture up on the screen.
Okay. What about Nyankyou Nightshade? Did you answer? Or?
No, I didn't answer. I think they're probably gonna do some time travel cop-out. I mean, like you said, they wrote themselves into a corner when they had to like get all those metals like sucked up into the black hole. Either that, or it's just gonna be Birth most of the movie, because remember, Birth's not destroyed.
They hitch a ride on the Den ladder.
I hate you.
And Deno comes back for this movie too.
I hate you so fucking much.
Sanju!
And then all the emotions have a giant dance number.
Sleep with one eye open tonight, both of you. Anyway, moving on. Next one comes from jjduffany. I hope I'm saying that right. He asks, given the amount of time it has taken to show the horoscopes, particularly Cancer, which debuted in episode 22, do you believe it is a good idea to have Miu, Shun, JK, and Tomoko being brainwashed into becoming 4 of the remaining 7 horoscopes? And if so, which horoscopes would you have them become?
There's only one thing I have to say. M. Night Shyamalan would have a wet dream from that. What a twist!
Oh, God.
No, I think that'd be a really cool twist, but at the same time it would suck, because, I don't know, I wouldn't like it.
But it'd be cool in the sense, like, if they do that, like, since Meteor is looking for the Aries horoscopes, like, have Tomoko become Aries.
That'd be fun. I don't know. I would think they would, I mean, if they have no other way to show all the horoscopes, then I guess they'll do it. I'm thinking the cheerleader would be Aquarius. Aquarius! We're just gonna hold that note there forever, because that's what that song fucking does. I'm not sure. I think everyone else just get random horoscopes.
Shun would be the bull, Taurus. So much fucking Pokemon, goddammit.
Is it weird I'm playing Pokemon right now?
You're supposed to be doing a podcast, man.
I'm doing both.
Anyways, what's the next question?
This last one comes from Project Nemesis. He asks, what do you think are the biggest worth of a giant facepalm fail moments in Super Sentai or Kamen Rider?
Decade.
Oh my god, so good. Yeah, just fucking decade, dude. Everything about
Blade not deciding how they want to do their storyline.
it.
Like I don't know how many people have seen it, but they cannot decide what to do. They just keep changing the story like every 10 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think decade's just horrendous. I mean, first of all, you have a pink color scheme, which doesn't work unless you're a girl. I'm sorry if I'm sounding sexist or gender, whatever the hell you people want to call it. I just think it's a kind of a dumb thing. I mean, you have like a really good scheme going for it, but if you get rid of the pink and you got I'm sorry to say, a pretty badass looking Kamen Rider for the most part. And then the fact that he's a douche throughout the whole thing. So I think they're trying to make him like the anti-hero, but they're making him like a douchebag just through and through. And it's... you can't like him at all, especially the fucking boots he wears. Like, I think they're like specifically made to like kick you when you're down in the stomach, so that way you feel all of the hurt and AIDS that goes into your body with that boot.
Decade was just
he causes AIDS.
the general feeling from the 2 episodes I've seen of Decade is that the writing staff was really enthusiastic and had a ton of ideas. So what did they do? They wrote all their ideas down and said, okay, all of the good ones, we're not using any of those. We're using all the really terrible ones, and that's what we're gonna do. And that's exactly what they did.
I think one of my facepalm moments would be the ending to Kamen Rider Kiva.
I thought it was awesome. I don't know.
It was terrible. I am in the minority that absolutely love Kiva, but as a fan, I didn't like the ending. It was terrible.
What? Oh, the time traveling guy that looks like Otia. Is that really that big of a facepalm moment?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think you guys are just overreacting.
No.
Because I had no problem with it. I thought it was awesome to see four Kiva riders.
It wasn't necessary. I would have that.
It was a joke.
It was like the biggest middle finger you could give your fans.
Guys, it was just a stupid joke. I don't know why you guys are so upset about it.
Well, no, we're not upset about the joke. We're upset about the fucking ending.
That's what I'm saying. The ending is a joke.
Oh, I'm upset about that. I am legitimately upset about that.
Like, Kiva is supposed to be a mostly dark series, and it has the comedy elements, obviously, with Otoya, but like, and even the ending fight between Wataru and his brother, they just make up like in an instant, and it just felt unnatural. And then going in,
we're brothers. Okay, I accept you.
And then, and just the final fight was just a bit of a cop-out as well. It's just like, I wanted to see, like, Wataru and his brother just fight. And...
to the death.
Well, not to the death, but like...
to the death!
Like, I wanted to see, like, just a fight between Kiva and Dark Kiva. That's what I wanted, but they had to throw in the King Fangire, and I didn't like that. And I especially didn't like the joke ending. Like,
whatever. I thought it was pretty good, and I chuckled. So
we're very easy to please, over here.
I've established this. So when you do something that I don't like, you have to be doing something wrong.
Alright, and on that note, that ends the questions send your questions to tokusatsucorner@gmail.com, or if you don't have an email account, which is kind of crazy at this point, send it to YouTube, either my account, nightshade04, Nathan's account, Nathan Graves 989, or one of Zero Master's billions accounts.
Just send it to Zero Master LP. You guys, that's all you have to say. Come on, guys.
It's too good to let that pass up.
Alright.
Anyway.
After that kind of heated debate, tell me, Nightshade, do you like superheroes?
That's why we're here.
Do you like time?
Well, I guess. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
guess what?
What?
It's superhero time!
Oh my god, it's superhero time!
Holy fuck.
It starts now.
ゴーバスターズ来たー仮面ライダーフォーゼ出動せよスーパーヒーロータイムレディーゴー
Alright, to kick off superhero time, it's time for the Ranger recap with Zero Master. And this week, more Power Rangers Super Samurai, so take it away, Zero.
Alright, this weekend, this past weekend, we had Power Rangers Super Samurai Episode 5. And here's the all the information about it and my thoughts. Alright, so the episode starts with Emily and Mike feeding the cat that was going to eat Antonio in Episode 3. While that's going on, Antonio and G are working hard on something with the light sword, when Mike puts cat food in Antonio's trail mix bowl. And Antonio is so focused on what he's doing, he doesn't notice and eats cat food, and doesn't even flinch. So apparently Antonio likes cat food. Antonio and G use fishing as a cover for them to work elsewhere in privacy, away from Mike. While that's going on, Octoroo finds Eye-Scar while they make a plan to attack the Rangers. While G and Antonio work on the light sword, they are ambushed by Moogers. And Jaden... Okay, here's something I gotta point out. Jaden shows off some of his hand-to-hand martial arts skills. Ha, guys, I told you they do have martial arts training outside of just being samurais. So there, suck it.
They still suck.
It doesn't matter. I was still right when we had with that podcast, whatever, so far ago. So who was fucking right? Zero again. Anyways, so we cut to Bulk, and Bulk and Spike are working on drawing each other's samurai symbols, and Bulk draws Spike's samurai symbol, which is a twig. And we'll get back to them in a minute. So the Rangers head out to find the light sword in Antonio's fishing spool, leading underground.
What the? No.
He drops his fishing spool when they get ambushed. So, yeah, it can lead them underground. So the Rangers morph before they head in, and they follow the trail of the fishing spool. Eye-Scar, meanwhile, has Antonio and G tied up to a pole, and Antonio reveals to G in secret that he left the spool for the Rangers to find, to lead them there. The Rangers engage some Moogers in an awesome fight scene underground, which is pretty sweet, I have to say. Anyways, G and Antonio have a moment. I'm putting a clip here.
You know, when you first came back, I thought you were trouble. I'm glad to say I was wrong.
You are?
Yes. You deserve your spot on the team. You are truly worth your weight in
gold.
Sure.
Hey, in case we don't make it out of this, thank you for putting up with me. And you know, believing in me.
Okay, so the Rangers are having trouble fighting so many Moogers at once. So Mike grabs the light sword and sends out a new power disc from him for Jaden, activating his shark attack mode, giving him not only a new mode for his uniform, but a new sword, the shark attack sword.
Is that really what they're calling it?
Yeah, that's what they're calling it. It looks more like a shark than a dinosaur. Come on, guys. Okay, so cut back to Spike and Bulk. Spike draws Bulk's samurai symbol, which is a cheeseburger. And then Spike says, then Bulk's like, can't be my samurai symbol. And then Spike says, what? Is the patty not thick enough? See, he's capable of comedy. He's capable of comedy. It's just rare. Anyways, so what happens is Jaden ambushes the Nylok using the Samurai Battle Wing, using the black box. Nia releases Antonio and G from being tied up, and Antonio morphs to help the others fight. The Rangers call their Zords, and surprisingly, Shark Attack Mega Mode isn't just a paint job. It adds new shoulder pieces to Jaden's Mega Mode armor, which I'm glad it's not a paint job, because I was getting sick of that shit, but whatever. Jaden uses the black box and the Shark Sword to change the Samurai Megazord sword into the Shark Sword. And then after that, it also turns the Megazord into the Samurai Shark Megazord. The Samurai Shark Megazord and the Claw Battlezord use their final attacks and finish off Ice-Scar. And that's the episode. My final verdict, it was a good episode. That's it for Ranger Recaps.
Alright.
Yay.
Thank God.
Calm your tits.
Anyway. Alright, and now it's the time to talk about Kaizoku Sentai Gokai-ger vs. Space Sheriff Gavan, the movie.
Fuck yes.
This was everything that was good that the other movie just lacked. It had everything.
And as I've seen some Gavan and I've been watching it prior to this movie, the references are great. It's just awesome. Like, I'll get into some of them later on, but anyways, Nathan, what are your thoughts on the movie?
I really like the movie. Like, I've never seen any of Gavan, and the only Metal Heroes exposure I've had was with VR Troopers and Big Bag Beetleborgs, but Gavan is a complete badass, and he really complements this movie. I fucking love Gavan. I really want to see it. I really want to see the series. Like,
oh, it is good. It is so good.
Is it wrong that when I was watching Gavan versus the Gokai-gers, I was actually rooting for Gavan?
No, because I was too. Because
kick their ass. Oh wait.
Okay, the Gokai-gers, awesome. They're an awesome Sentai team. However, Space Sheriff Gavan is a fucking badass. So
he's one person. He's 5 awesome Gokai-gers wrapped into one dude with a metal suit.
I actually like Gavan more than the Gokai-gers. So
yeah.
And what I really liked was in the stadium when Gavan was having an unmorph fight.
Which, if I may interrupt, I think that stadium was that same stadium from the Decade movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
It looked so familiar. Anyway, I'm sorry, continue.
But that part was, I think, was one of, if not my favorite part of the movie, because, like, the actor's pretty old, and I'm pretty sure he's a stunt. I'm not sure if it's a stunt guy in most of the stuff, but he was doing a badass job in an unmorph fight.
Oh god, can we show that clip, please?
Clip now.
Go.
Yeah, oh my god, go. Oh my god, look at him fight. That was... oh my god.
He's a stunt guy, though, so...
Yeah,
it's Gavan fighting! Who cares?
Like, there aren't a lot of unmorphed fights in Super Sentai, at least from what I've seen. But whenever they do happen, it's freaking awesome! And this is one of the moments where an unmorphed fight is fucking fantastic!
Clearly they put a lot of time in the choreograph. Yeah, it was just... Oh man. I'm at a loss for words.
The fact that the actor can still do it so well, I think is a credit to him as an actor.
Yeah. And not only that, we also see one of the villains for the movie, Bootleg Gavan.
Bootleg Gavan. Oh my god. If there was I have to say this, that was kind of a dumb name. That was a really dumb name.
Yeah.
Bootleg Gavan, but I'm already doing that. Ha ha ha.
I think that was the joke.
I know.
Because I'm sure Toei's aware that that American Super Sentai fans aren't buying it. Not like they can anyways.
We totally would though.
Yeah. Put it on Netflix with subtitles.
But anyway, Gavan gets captured and taken away by Bootleg Gavan. And Gokai-gers run away! They don't give no fucks.
But then, Marvelous remembers, like Simba's supposed to remember.
And he was the one true king.
No.
Oh, but anyway, we find out that Gavan actually saved Marvelous's life when he was a boy.
That's actually really cool.
Here I thought it would reveal like Gavan was actually Marvelous's father.
That would have been awesome.
That would have made so much sense.
It sucks that it didn't happen, but this explanation is good too. And so with that,
he would have been wearing his suit and he said that, Marvelous, I am your father.
Anyways,
yeah!
So they decide they're gonna go save Gavan, and they do what they go to the, I forget what it's called, in the subtitles of the Gavan DVD that I have, they call it the anti-space, but, they might call it I think they called it something else in the overtime subs.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but, yeah, they decided to go there to save Gavan, and while this was happening, Bosco tries to go to the abandoned Gokai galleon to steal the Ranger keys.
But guess who shows up?
Clip now. Spoilers. It's the Go-Busters.
やっぱりわざわざ飛び込んでいくとはね。バカじゃなかろうか。じゃあま、この隙に。豪快ガレオもレンジャーキーももらっちゃいますか。ストップ。その先には行かせない。誰？レッドバスター、ブルーバスター、
イエローバスター。
悪いことは言わないからおとなしく帰った方がいいんじゃない？
帰らないと大変なことになるかもよ。
何お前ら知らないやつらだけどスーパー戦隊の偽物か？
偽物って何よ。私たちは一番新しい36番目のスーパー戦隊
特命戦隊ゴーバスターズ。何それ、そんなの知らないけどな。大丈夫、これから知ることになる。
They actually, I like it that they had a stalemate.
Yeah, that was like a really awesome way to bring in the Go-Busters.
Yeah, and I know you guys said they make the new rider or new Sentai team look good when they first appear, but I still think the Go Busters would probably do pretty well against the Gokai-gers, just considering they have extra powers.
And they shown like they could like stand up to Bosco, not necessarily beat him, but yeah,
they gave him a run for his money.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I bet you want their keys now, don't you?
And Bosco's just like, fuck this, I'm out.
Like they all do in the movies.
Anyway, back with the Gokai-gers.
Yeah.
They enter through into the prison where Gavan is being held, and there's a bunch of cameos from a bunch of villains from past Sentai shows.
Some pretty crazy ones, and of course Guy goes all fangasm. It's funny that he's a fan of everything Sentai related, not just the good guys. He likes the bad guys too. I
really wanna see him do that with the Kamen Riders. That'll be so fun.
Oh, that's definitely gonna happen in the Superhero Tyson movie.
That's gonna be awesome. Oh, it's Decade! You sucked.
I could just see him doing like seeing all these riders be like, Decade. Well, it was okay.
Really, I think it was just gonna say it sucked major dicks.
Or they could do like have Guy like completely smiling and stuff, be like, "Alright, Decade, you're terrible."
You are everything that I hate. You are the winter of my discontent. You
Tsukasa just be like, "Nani?"
But anyway, moving on.
You show as much emotion as Johnny Young Bosch.
God damn it.
If not less.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
Lots of crazy shenanigans happened in that holding cell. So much so all the guards are alerted, and big fight scene happens.
But then we get the same thing that's happened a million times in Gokai-ger and the other movie.
Oh yeah.
Alternate reality rooms.
Oh yeah.
What is the writer's obsession with these? What is their obsession with? I don't get it. I literally do not get it. Like, why do they have to have so many? Yeah.
Anyways. But anyway, all of the Gokai-gers split up, and Marvelous reaches where Gavan is being held, and he has a pretty badass fight with Bootleg Gavan. Yeah, I can't get over the name either.
You can just call him BL Gavan.
I love the
part... No, we can't. Never mind. Shut up!
But I really like the part where he shoots the... You know what? Let's just show a clip. Wasn't that fucking awesome?
Fuck yeah!
America!
Well, Japan!
So, anyways, Marvelous catches Gavan in his arms, and they have a homo hug. And then
if it's Marvelous and Gavan, it's not homo. It's just very manly.
So then they all shoot holes through the ground through all the rooms, and we get to see another special charge.
Oh yeah, we do.
We get a silver charge, well, special charge, whatever, and then he blasts it up through. Guy blasts it up through the holes with the Gokai Galleon Buster, and this like explosion.
Exactly. That's exactly how it went.
It's amazing. But anyways.
Anyway, they get out of the evil space prison, and it turns out the enemies are still alive, and so they have the badass group transformation.
Wait, guys, it's time. Show clip.
あんた、いけるか？ああ、この程度の傷、なんてことはない。到着。宇宙刑事ギャバンがコンバットスーツを乗着するタイムはわずか 0.05 秒に過ぎない。では乗着プロセスをもう一度見てみよう。乗着。
了解。コンバットスーツ転送します。
公開チェンジ。海賊戦隊ゴーカイジャーが変身するタイムもわずか 0.1 ミリ秒に過ぎない。ではその変身プロセスももう一度見てみよう。ゴーカイレッド、ゴーカイブルー、
ゴーカイイエロー、
ゴーカイグリーン、
ゴーカイピンク、
ゴーカイシルバー。海賊戦隊ゴーカイジャー、宇宙刑事ギャバン、派手に行くぜ。
Okay, so yeah, badass transformation, and they use both the Gavan and Gokai-ger themes during the fight, which I think is freaking awesome.
And it's also another great choreographed fight.
Especially when they transform into like all one color. All Pink Rangers, FTW, I guess.
That was cool. I like that.
I don't know. I'm not, you know, like saying it's like bad or it's morally unright or whatever that bullshit some people keep spewing about. I just think it's kind of weird.
Yeah, weird is.
Is it any weirder than Gosei Pink or Gokai Pink turning into Go On Black?
No, not at all.
It's the same thing.
It's just guys wearing pink. I guess it's like just the notion of like girls are supposed to wear pink and not guys and all that.
You hear that, Decade? Get a new color for your suit.
Or die.
Gray.
One of the two.
Die.
You know what they should just do at this point, actually? I know this is off topic. They should just make a Cho decade, like a new decade, like they did with Deno. And then just fix everything with new decade.
I wouldn't have any objections. Yeah, sadly. But I wouldn't have any objections to that. But anyway, they defeat the monster and defeat Gavan Bootleg, but he transforms into a giant monster.
Oh, God, you can't see right now. I'm making retarded monster moves. Roar! It's Roar as Gojira everywhere. Yeah.
And so they use the Gokai-O and Gavan's awesome dragon spaceship.
Toro, yeah, they use Toro, the dragon.
I love the dragon spaceship. It beats everything else.
And they combine together, and then Marvelous jumps out on the head of the dragon on Toro with Gavan, and then they put their final attacks together and make, what do they call it? The Gavan and Marvelous dynamic.
I really think this is the time to show another clip.
Yeah, I have to show that.
And then my jizz went everywhere, and I was a happy person for seeing that.
And it just, like, you just feel like there's sort of a father-son connection between Marvelous and Gavan.
Jesus Christ.
Really well done, too. Like, it's been done before, but poorly, but this one was really well done. It seems... I don't know where the Gokai-ger writers were during Decade, but they should have been there.
Yeah, and also another thing we forgot to mention, Denji Blue and Battle Kenya also make cameos in the movie, but they're the same. It's played by the same actor who played Gavan.
CG and everyone.
And at the very end, all three of them transform.
And that was really cool.
Good.
But yeah, final verdict for this movie: great movie.
Fucking amazing movie.
Oh my god, I will watch it again and again.
This movie is especially great if you're a Gavan fan, because not only does it contain Gavan, a lot of the stuff from him, the Gokai-gers do a lot of the stuff that he did in the show. Like, sneaking onto the enemy area all Solid Snake style. And then when they get tired of sneaking that shit, they just kill everything. And when they transform, they talk about, after Gavan transforms, it says, you know, it takes them 0.05 seconds to transform, let's see what happens. They do the same thing for the Gokai-gers after they transform, and say it takes, like, what, a quarter of a second for them?
Yeah.
And it's a really awesome movie, even if you haven't seen Gavan, but if you have, it's even better, because it's just a great friggin' movie, and that was probably the best way that they would celebrate the 30th anniversary of Metal Heroes, because really the Metal Heroes hasn't had a season in years, and I mean, I could see them doing a new season, but I mean, this is probably the best we're gonna get. And if this is the last thing that Metal Heroes produces, I'd be satisfied.
I'm highly satisfied, and I've never seen an actual Metal Heroes series.
Mm-hmm.
I think I said my piece. My jizz went everywhere, and I was a happy person, and...
Better get the rag.
We're gonna need more than one. We're gonna need a few towels. Bath towels.
At least you didn't jizz on your PSP like Kageto-kun.
Oh god, no.
Alright, now it's time to jump ship as we go on to the weeklies with Tokume Sentai Go Busters Episode 4.
You guys can do this one.
You didn't watch it?
I watched it, I just, you know.
I haven't got much to say. I didn't think it was that cool.
Yeah.
Same here.
Except for the monster. The monster was badass.
But it's just weird that came from a fucking pizza cutter.
We need to hear more bad French from Enter. No, I'm not showing a clip.
That's more satisfying than a clip. That's basically me doing a perfect Enter impression.
Yeah, there's like not much to say. I mean,
I couldn't think of anything to say after I watched it.
There is one part that I wanted to talk about though, and that was the Megazord fight. That was the highlight of the episode for me.
Yeah.
Especially at the end when Hiromu like takes everything, like takes power from everything just to power the Go Buster Ace so that he could fight, and the finishing blow is just freaking badass.
You show a clip of that?
Yeah, I'll show a clip of that.
Flip now.
100%確保よし
But yeah, this episode, it was okay for me.
Yeah. Needed giant robot cheetah though.
Giant robot cheetah car, get it right.
No, it had the car and it had the giant robot, but no fucking cheetah. What the hell?
Well, it has to have. Well, then it's not the giant robot cheetah car now, is it?
No, and that's when, see, like, the second episode was awesome because it had the fucking cheetah. It had giant robot cheetah car. This episode, it just had giant robot car.
Oh well. Well, you can't win them all, right?
Yeah, it was an okay episode for me, I guess. I wasn't thrilled, but
I mean, remember when the chainsaw leg finally came back and it did nothing?
What are you talking about?
Attack.
What are you talking about? That never happened.
It never. Well, when he used it against cancer, it did.
No, that never happened.
Yeah, right, I can see you right now, Nathan, putting your fingers in your ears, going la 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 la. Your throat. Anyways,
Final verdict for this episode. It was okay.
it was okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. Speaking of foes, let's move on to Nathan. You say it.
It's time for Kamen Rider Foes episode 27. This was a really good episode.
Yes, it was, which all the foes episodes seem to be.
Uchikita, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Last episode was bad.
It wasn't terrible. It was pretty good.
It wasn't terrible. You're just stupid. Anyways.
It was bad.
It's spring break.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I honestly, I didn't think it was spring break before like that because their spring break is obviously different from ours, but I'm like, it could be one of their billions of holidays that we don't know about. But
so
it's spring break.
So it's spring break and there's no one at the school, and I have to show a clip of this. I'm gonna say preemptively.
I think we're on the same page here.
Guess who's on the roof of the school suntanning?
We're thinking the same thing. Show that clip, dude.
Showing it. I'm showing it right now.
Haru Yasumi. 生徒のいない学校。如月もいない。響く。俺のサスペンダーの音だけが響く。落ち着くな。もう学校なんてずーっと生徒の登校禁止にすればいい。
Oh my God, Mr. Suspenders.
Basking in the sun.
Snapping his elastic waist, which he admits. You can hear the sound of his suspenders. How much of a fucking nerd is he? He has to wear suspenders.
Anyways, he's not the only one at the school. It seems that Cancer's there, forcing students to entertain him. Because if they do, he'll give them a switch. But if they don't, he'll take away their life energy.
So are you saying, puts on sunglasses, they're dying of cancer? Yeah!
Oh. I am sorry to anybody who's listening to this podcast who has somebody in their family who's...
The Tokusatsu Corner, inappropriate jokes!
The Tokusatsu Corner, professionalism, what's that?
Dude, seriously, come on. I mean, if no one can take the joke...
Yeah, that's fine.
But
so anyways...
While this is happening, we get to meet Gentaro's family, which is just his grandfather, who's just as crazy as he is.
Wait, guys, before that happens... Ryusei gets called out by Cancer.
Oh god, yeah.
And they fight throughout the empty school, which is pretty neat.
Oh, there's one part which is really funny when he was doing the crab walking.
I kind of want to take that scene and put hardcore music now to it, or crabcore. How's your crab stance?
But yeah, they have an awesome fight, and it looks like Meteor made Cancer run away.
But, and like an idiot,
he dehensions
without even in the same room where Cancer ran into.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, but that was just stupid of him.
That was totally out of character for him.
Like, he deserves everything that happened to him in the rest of the episode because of that. Like, you just don't do that. Like, use common sense, man. So, anyways, he gets found out by Cancer, and Tachibana made it very clear that no one is allowed to know that he is Meteor. And that will bite him in the ass later on. But anyways, Kentaro's family.
His grandpa.
Fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy grandpa.
Yeah, fucking badass crazy grandpa. And then they're like, where's your mom and dad? Oh, they're dead. I love how he just so casually says, they're dead.
He's just casually like, yeah, they're dead.
I killed them!
You can't make Gentaro sad. He is the epitome of positivity.
He is the Viagra man.
Like,
he is always fucking.
Like, even in that one episode when he was crying, it's not. You don't feel sadness. It's just him being fucking goofy. And I think that's one of the. I think that's one of the traits that makes Gentaro so likable. Is that he's an idiot, but he's a likable idiot.
Yeah, we like seeing him every week, and it's not grating like it is with somebody like Decade or Kabuto.
Oh yeah.
I hate the main rider from Kabuto. He can go suck a dick.
He is very confusing.
He's stupid. Okay.
He walks the path of heaven.
Yeah, he walks the path of heaven because he believes everything his grandmother told him. It was probably senile and dying when she told him all this.
You know what else? I'm pretty sure she stole like more than half of those quotes he was saying.
Anyways, back on track to foes. So they're at Gentaro's house to eat, and Yuki has made a giant, I don't know, like gumbo or something of
a giant pot of what the fuckery.
Pretty much a giant pot
space!
of stew from space.
Dude, it's space sticks.
And it's surprisingly delicious, apparently.
Jesus Christ. And then like that fucking chick or whatever, Tomoko, that's it. She like adds like these weird stringy noodles. And then they say something about string theory, and everybody laughs.
And Ryusei shows up.
Yeah, the fucking downer.
Yeah, he's a downer.
Fucking downer. Yeah.
Anyways, so he runs off looking for Cancer. So he finds Cancer and challenges him to a fight. But guess what?
What?
He can't transform.
Yay!
And he royally gets his ass kicked to the point where he can barely stand.
Though looking at him, you wouldn't think he got the shit beaten out of him because he's only got like.
He's shaking it like shit. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god! Is that a kid show?
He's shaking, but I don't see many physical bruises on him. I mean, you see a few bruises and a cut, but that's about it.
Anyway, so even his martial arts skills can't save him enough from Cancer, so...
Cosmo Disco Bruce Lee, no!
So anyways, Gentaro shows up and fights off and is fighting Cancer, but then guess what happens?
Oh, but he used the freeze switch.
Yeah, right, oh yeah, we gotta show...
Refrigerator leg!
Go!
如月23番と32番で足止めだ
So he throws him in place and finishes him off with the magnet switch, but he's not finished off. Instead, he turns into giant enemy crab.
Crab battle!
Pretty much.
People.
Walk like crabs, talk
he
like
has-
people.
So he has his supernova, I guess it's called, and the episode ends with Ryusei contacting Tachibana and Tachibana going, "Sorry, somebody found out that you're Meteor. I guess you don't get to transform anymore. Bye."
You done goofed.
You done?
Oh, rest in peace, Miss You Done Goofed, man.
But what we see in the preview, Meteor shows up, and hey, we get in the next episode, Meteor Storm debuts.
Yeah. And also in the preview, it shows that I'm hoping that finally he becomes a real friend of the group, because that's what it feels like from the preview. I'm just sick and tired of him being a loner. I think he should be a friend, and I think that Tachibana should allow the entire club to know that he's Meteor. It would just make things a hell of a lot easier.
Right.
I mean, either he gets his Meteor powers back, or someone else is going to take up the Meteor mantle, which I think he's going to get his powers back, because that would be very, very, very drawn out.
Yeah,
Date comes in and becomes Meteor.
Yes!
Yay.
Yes! But
oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I need another 100 million yen.
I got another bullet in my head. I thought the car was empty, but it wasn't. But
Persona!
Play too much Persona.
Nobody. But in all honesty, nobody else can be a Meteor besides Ryusei. He is the one true Meteor. He's Cosmic Disco Bruce Lee. Goddammit.
Yeah. I have my figure right here beside my microphone. What do you think of this episode, Meteor figure? Suck.
But our verdict, good episode.
Great episode.
What a fucking yes episode.
So, yeah, I guess that's superhero time then.
And from there, it's time for the advertising portion of the show where we whore ourselves out. Starting off with, if you're interested in watching Tokusatsu, check out Overtime Subs and TV Nihon. Overtime Subs being same-day subs, usually, but TV Nihon taking usually 6 to 7 days to update their stuff, but they add graphics to their subs, and they have a much larger library of Tokusatsu. And before you say it, Zero, also check out Acer Subs. They sub Kamen Rider Foes as well, and they also sub Precure, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Yep, Precure.
You're on the ball this week.
And check them out as well. But if you don't feel like waiting for downloads or just don't have any space in your hard drive, well, you could stream Tokusatsu by checking out Henshin Fever on Facebook. Just go to Henshin Fever, do a search. They have a large library of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, and a couple other Tokusatsu series. But they're a great reliable source when you just want to stream some Toku. And if you're interested in purchasing Tokusatsu toys, check out cstoysjapan.com and hobbylinkjapan at hlj.com, and they are two great sites and two awesome distributors of Tokusatsu toys. Also, like the Tokume Sentai Go Buster and Kamen Rider Foes fan pages. It's a great community. They update whenever episodes are up. They put up amazing fan art, and they're run by the same people, so you know it's a great place. And also, if you're interested in Asian music, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, whatever, check out 91.8 The Fan. More specifically, Henshin a Go-Go, hosted by our good friend, Bobby Henshin. He has a show every single weekday from Monday through Friday. He talks about Tokusatsu and various other stuff. And we're talking about it because 91.8 The Fan is a great site. They have awesome music. And we also want to let you know about our buddy's show. If you're interested in watching Power Rangers, if you have a Netflix account, you could check out Power Rangers on Netflix. They have every season on there, including Samurai. And they also have VR Troopers and Big Bad Beetleborgs. If you want to listen to the Tokusatsu Corner on the go, check out the link in the description. It's the audio version of this episode. So if you don't want to sit around your computer and listen to us, you could take us on the road with you, but you won't get the full experience unless you watch us on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, check out our channel, check out my channel, NathanGraves989, for the Tokusatsu Corner and various Let's Plays, new ones starting soon. Check out nightshade channel for Kamen Rider fan dubs, send your requests to stuff you want to see. And also check out one of Zero Master's 1 million channels, more specifically Zero Master TAS, where he will update with episodes of Kamen Rider O Snap, his Kamen Rider O's parody.
Yeah, hopefully new episodes coming soon. I'm still working on it.
And also check out our good friend X909X's page for Aquariana Bridge, and check out his other channel, Pacey White Coder, for coding stuff, and the Kamen Rider O's Android app. And also a quick shout out to our sponsor, Game On. Game On is a great card shop run by our friend Chicken Wings. He has great stuff for sale or for trade. He's willing to do either. And I got a couple stuff from him. Great quality stuff, good prices. No complaints from me. And check out his channel and say, hey, I want to make a deal with you, and maybe he'll work something out. And we here at the Tokusatsu Corner are proud to talk about Game On and let you all know about this, because when you game hard, you game on. And if you have any questions, suggestions, emails, comments, music suggestions, or anything in particular, send us an email at tokusatsucorner@gmail.com. Or if you don't have a email account for some weird reason, you could send private messages to YouTube to myself, Nightshade, or Zero Master's LP channel. And it's that time of the show where we ask the Tokusatsu Corner trivia question. And it's going to be a Kamen Rider question this time. So the question is, Kamen Rider V3 had a crossover movie with another hero. Who was that hero? Now you could send your answers to tokusatsucorner@gmail.com with the subject line trivia, or send us a message on YouTube and give us your username or whatever you would like to be referred as. And also check out the Tokusatsu Corner on Twitter @Tokusatsu Corner. We'll be using that to slowly update different news stories for y'all. Maybe whenever we think of something funny, we'll put it up on there, or whatever. And we've reached the end of the show for this week. And thank you for joining us at the Tokusatsu Corner, your 40 to 90 minute dose of Tokusatsu. And next week is going to be another special episode, because we're going to be debuting a brand new segment. And
the end of the month. Last show of the month.
And man, still can't believe we're doing this.
Neither can I. I honestly thought we were gonna do this like a few times, then like you would like quit, and then I would like quit, and then whatever. But I'm so glad that's not the case.
Yeah. But anyway, for the Tokusatsu Corner, I'm Nathan Graves 989.
I'm Nightshade.
And I'm Zero Master.
And we'll see you next time.